Hello YouTube, and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the master of hoppets, out in the great, fantastic summer weather here in Denmark. Today's beer is going to be another fruit beer. Yeah, you got it, guys. The reason why I've had these fruit beers lately is because I've bought all beers I could get from Founders. I bought all beers I could get from Dark Horse, and all beers I could get from Brew. So that's why I actually have so many fruit beers as well. This is the Dark Horse Raspberry Ale, and it's an ale brewed with raspberries. Pretty cool label, some raspberries and some bees. It's on 4.5% alcohol by volumes, and it's a nice summer beer. I got some info for you guys from the website. A lot of people have asked us, why are there bees on the label? Well, we don't really have an answer for you, other than they just look cool. This is a light-bodied, easy-drinking ale. We only used real raspberries, so the flavor is very mild. It's very mild, fruit and balanced. Not what you would expect from a fruit beer. The way we see it, it is that we're brewers, so let's make good beer, not some fruity carbonated malt beverage. Oh, yeah, by the way, our motto is beer first, fruit second. So that's it. Let's crack this fruit beer open. I'm gonna use that flute or champagne glass for this one as well. Isn't that much raspberries actually? There's a slight raspberry smell, but mostly malt. Oh, okay, that's way more raspberry from smelling the beer and not just the cap. And look at that color. I expected it to be pinkish, but it's not. Not the color I expected at all. Yeah, look at that. It's like an amber, a hazy amber color, with a fishy head like most of the fruit beers I've had. Not any reddish notes at all, and I'd expect it to be slightly red actually. Maybe like a very extremely faint red, but I'd just say amber, like an amber ale almost. But let's check out the aroma. Okay, there's a lot of malt in here actually. A lot of malt. And then the raspberries. There is a decent amount of like tart raspberries. Not a big aroma at all actually for an ale. It's very mild, the aroma. Look at that. There's not any hint, just like on the Ephemery apple from Brew. There's more aroma in the bottle itself than in the glass here. Maybe because that's how it's a bit trapped in here, but it's like a tart and sweet raspberry together with a lot of malts, like maybe some caramel malts. Yeah, let's dig in and give it a taste. Okay, that's pretty boring. This is the worst of the three wheat beers, or nonsense, fruit beers I had. Best was the Ephemery apple from Brew, then the Cerise from Founders, and then this. By the way, Dark Horse is from Kalamazoo, Michigan, I believe. Like bells, but the flavor, it's very light-bodied. It's very refreshing though. It's very refreshing. Very light-bodied, thin, slightly dry mouthfeel, decent amount of carbonation. Slight amount of caramel malts, and then some actually quite faint tart raspberries. There's not much taste in this beer at all. Slightly watery as well. This is not the best beer from this brewery at all. The raspberries are there, and they're so faint. a faint flavor of raspberries that are slightly tart and sweet, and then a lot of, or not a lot actually, but some caramel malt. Maybe some sourness as well. Sort of reminds me of like an extremely weak version of a raspberry lambic. So do you know? I don't know if you get these vitamin pills as you when you were a kid, as I did. They were small vitamin C, some different vitamin pills, flavored with raspberry. Sort of taste like that actually. This is not very interesting at all. This is quite boring. I'm glad I decided to do this now rather than later. Having it filling up my beer fridge. Now we got to the bottom with the yeast. Maybe the flavor is different now. Let's check it out. It's more cloudy at least. Now it just tastes even more like those vitamin pills. Now, this is very boring. Malty, some tart raspberries, and then that vitamin pill I talked about. It is rather refreshing though. This is only getting a rating of 50. This is a very disappointing beer. This is like it's a mediocre beer. It's not good. It's not bad. It's a beer you can check out if you want. I'm not really impressed by it at all. So that's the Dark Horse Raspberry Ale. I hope that the other beers I have from the breweries are going to be way better. I'm pretty sure they are, because it's one of their big beers I've got. But that's it for this beer review, guys. A 50 for the Dark Horse Brewing Raspberry Ale. Comment, guys, subscribe, rate this video, or thumbs up for this video, not rate anymore. And I'm going to say cheers, and I'll see you guys in the next beer review.